One of the most common questions we get asked is, what camera should I buy? Beginners ask us this question, intermediate people ask us this question, even some pros ask us that exact same question. What camera should I buy? And usually we pick a camera that just allows you to get a good quality image depending on your price point. But this might be the first time we're recommending a camera because it helps you make more money as a filmmaker. This video is sponsored by Panasonic, and the entire talking head and many of the visuals in this video are shot on the LUMIX S5IIX.
I'm from the south where it get hotter than Hades, not a Mercedes, this a Chevrolet. Look to the future, drop the illusions, I'm a step away, stop the confusion, I had to break a heart like yesterday.
Dust my eyes. I'm gonna get exposed with a mic on. How out of shape I am. All right.
I'm 100 I feel like Omar, so either you get down or just get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. I feel like Omar.
So about 10 years ago is when I started on my filmmaking journey, and about 8 years ago is when I started actually charging for the videos that I was making. And to be able to start charging for videos, I felt like I needed to make a good upgrade with the camera system that I was on. And I actually upgraded from a camera brand that will remain unnamed to actually a GH5, a LUMIX GH5. In my hand right here is the LUMIX S5IIX. So I've always had a love for LUMIX, even though I haven't shot on them very much in recent years. I've always known Panasonic, LUMIX, that whole system was actually a really great system to be shooting on. So some of you guys do know I run a full-scale creative agency. I have a team that does all my creative with me. I have a handful of clients that we work with on a regular basis. And I think where a lot of creatives actually get lost is they focus so much on the quality of their camera. They focus so much on every individual video that they forget they need to run a business. And so when I'm actually buying gear, I look really heavily at the features of a camera and see how it relates to helping me actually charge more with my deliverables. So in the past few months, we've put this camera through its paces, and it actually packs a ton of features that will help you add more to your deliverables and overall charge more and land higher paying clients. So let's break that down. The first feature of this camera that'll let you charge more is Vlog. So personally, I noticed when I could actually start coloring my footage, giving it a very specific look, that's when I could actually start charging a little bit more for my work because it was a little bit more unique. It was more cinematic. But previously when I was just shooting in Rec 709, just a really standard color profile, it didn't feel as cinematic, it didn't feel like a movie. And so I had a harder time justifying when I raised my prices. So a way to actually have really good color in your footage is shooting log, and in this case, shooting in Vlog. So shooting in log just gives you a little bit more dynamic range and allows for greater flexibility in post-production. And I get it. I used log several years ago when I first got my GH5. I tried to shoot in log. I shot weddings in log, and I could not bring that contrast and that color back into the image. But as soon as I committed to understanding it and I got better at coloring, that's when everything started to take off. And I could feel my creativity. I could feel like the originality actually coming out in my clips. So even if log doesn't feel like a necessity for you right now, just because you don't know how to use it very well, take the time to understand it, and it's going to open up a whole new world of possibilities. And this next feature, in my opinion, is the biggest draw to this camera system. It's called 6K OpenGate. So I don't know about you, but I film with a lot of different clients, and they always want a version for their website, for their YouTube, but simultaneously they want something to go on social or to be used in ads. And what we've always had to do is just say, okay, well, pick one or the other. We either shoot vertically or we shoot horizontally. And they're like, but we still want both. So we'll just shoot horizontally and then have to crop in for vertical. But we all know that's not the best option. You're losing resolution once you actually crop vertically, and you have to frame it a certain way. It's not ideal. But with 6K OpenGate, you can shoot everything at once. So right now I'm actually shooting in 6K OpenGate. So I have my horizontal YouTube video that you're watching right now, but we can crop it into a 9:16 for Instagram. We can do a 4:5 vertical. Here's a 1:1. So what's nice is we can film all these different aspect ratios at the same time. You just have way more flexibility. And because of that, you can add in your deliverables. Hey, I'm making you that main podcast video, but I'm also gonna throw in a few social clips for you to use as well. And there you go, you've just upped that contract so you're making more money and you're doing about the same amount of work. The third feature on this camera that's going to help you charge more is its photo capabilities. We almost always include a gallery of photos when we're shooting for clients, and they love it because in one shoot they get so much content for social ads, their website, and since we've already coordinated the shoot, it's easier for us to do both photo and video. It's a super easy upsell so that we can make more money on a project and they can get more content. The 24.2 megapixel sensor on the S5IIX is the perfect resolution for the type of work we do digitally, and the colors that you get out of this camera are super clean. So those are a few of the biggest standout features from this camera. You know, the 6K OpenGate, the photo taking abilities, the log, and not just how great of features those are, but how they actually translate to helping you make more money with your video business. What's that worth to you? To give you some context, the average project that we produce with my creative agency is about $5,500 a month. We're always on retainer. We're always getting clients to pay us monthly for these deliverables. So that means that a single client is literally worth $60,000 for a year. Lifetime could be 2 times that, 3 times that, 4 times that, I don't know, but well over $60,000. So I almost want to kind of create this mindset shift for you as you're looking at cameras to buy, figuring out what system is going to work best for your business. Don't just look at the overall cost of a camera. Look at the features that are going to help you charge more for your projects. And frankly, I don't think you're going to find a camera that can help you do that better than this one. I think if you're a one-man show, so you're doing photo, video, YouTube, Instagram, etc., all of the above basically, this is a great option. I think even if you're on a team, this is a great system for you. You have your videographers, you have your photographers, you have your BTS shooters maybe. Every single one of those people could actually be shooting on this and get amazing content. So there's my spiel. I'm going to get off of my soapbox. I'm also not going to pretend that this is the only camera system that we use. We use a variety of different camera systems, but this is definitely one of my favorites. So just know that there are so many tools out there that'll help you make more money as a videographer, make better videos as a videographer or a photographer. But if you're tired of looking, if you're tired of just comparing all these different systems, check this out. I can almost guarantee it's going to be exactly what you need. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, go ahead, leave it a like, leave it a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And if you're ready to level up your videos, go check out fulltimefilmmaker.com. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know.